Reduced US military support means that Europe must set up defense spending. But the question is, who will pay for it? We deep dive into the new geopolitical reality in our next report. Take a look.
Last week should have been the final wake-up call for Europe to up its game on defense security. This is a trend that started under Donald Trump's first presidency and has persisted with the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Now it appears to be continuing in Trump's second presidency with minimal US military support in Europe. The peace dividend that Europe followed over the years is seeing a quick end. What is the peace dividend? Europe used cuts in defense spending as a vehicle to keep fiscal budgets in shape and leaning too long on the US. The end of the so-called peace dividend is now forcing Europe to increase defense spending and invest in its own domestic military industry. This brings new questions to the fore. And the economic dimension, guns and money. European countries will be allowed to run higher deficits to finance the extra spending. However, this approach risks amplifying fiscal pressures. We have already seen that risk play out politically and economically in France and Germany. With the fall of the Berlin Wall and the Iron Curtain, Europe entered a prolonged period of disarmament. According to Bruegel estimates, government spending on military equipment amounted to an average of 0.3% of GDP between 2008 and 2020. The share of total defense spending in the EU dropped from 2.3% of GDP in 1990 to 1.3% in 2014. While the EU's total defense spending has increased since 2017, 7 EU NATO members still do not meet the NATO target of 2% of GDP. NATO has already indicated that maintaining the alliance's targeted military capabilities could require increasing spending targets from the current 2% of GDP to around 3.6%. Further increases can no longer be delayed after last week's events with Trump at the helm. The European military industry has remained relatively small and overshadowed by the broader economy. Since the Russian invasion of Ukraine, roughly 80% of the EU's defense procurement has gone to non-EU firms. Still, European defense stocks have surged to new records after more than doubling since the start of the Ukraine war. Currently, the industry has a turnover of around 70 billion euros and employs about 500,000 people. Investing about 4% of GDP could have a substantial impact. The heat is on and discussions in Europe are gaining momentum. The focus has shifted from if to how to increase defense spending. Various figures are still being debated. While the countries bordering Russia have called for 100 billion euros of immediate spending, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has mentioned 500 billion over the next decade. However, the question arises, how will Europe pay for it? Experts say financing higher defense spending with austerity measures elsewhere in budgets or higher deficits looks like a dangerous social experiment. Business Bureau, Beyond World is One.
For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.